Next up, we have Jaden Ivey. And, Jaden Ivey. I love Jaden Ivey. I think Jaden Ivey is, and I even said it in the tweet, that the closer we get to draft day, the more obvious it will become that Jaden Ivey is the clear best player available at number 4. That's what I said. I said that all these people that are on the Shaden Sharp train, I get it. I get why you like the mystery of it. But at number 4, I'm not sold on that pick. And that I think it'll become very clear that Jaden Ivey will be the best player available at number 4, and that's who the Kings need to select. You don't got to worry about fit right now when you're the Kings. You need to worry about acquiring talent, and Jaden Ivey has so much of that. That first step to get by you, the ability to jump over anyone in the gym. That jump shot, while it's still improving, to shoot 35% from 3 at the college level, what makes you think that can't translate over to the next stage? I mean, we could say the same thing for Davion Mitchell, but his shot was starting to get better as the season progressed. Hopefully that can continue with someone like a Jaden Ivey that can get more off-the-ball work done, becoming a slasher. And I think that's another thing, too. Like, De'Aaron Fox is really good at slashing to the basket, as is Ivy. And I think the cool thing about Fox is he has that mid-range game. And Sabonis trying to stretch out, picking up the ball from the three-point line. They can work together. I think there's too much thought into they don't fit. That's too big of a mindset that people are putting on it, and too much, worry about it. And it shouldn't really happen like that. But Jaden Ivey, very explosive, ability to shoot the ball. I love the fact that he can switch gears. He has a little Ja Morant in him with that giddy up, just because he did get to follow him. It's probably been talked about enough. His mom coached Ja at Memphis. He got to study right there next to him, took little pieces and parts of his game and brought it there. So for me, the player comp, I like the one that Tony gave me better than this. He said Steve Francis. I said Gilbert Arenas. Now, Gilbert Arenas had a way more 3-level scoring ability in college, but I see a lot of Jaden Ivey in that Gilbert Arenas game. The ability to get you with the jab, get you with that first step, pull back, still hit you with that three-pointer. And I think that's also a lot of the reason why people see a Donovan Mitchell in him. I don't see the Donovan Mitchell, but I do. I see the Gilbert Arenas, a willingness and ability to just use that explosiveness to get inside and finish around the rim. I love the Steve Francis just because he Stevie Franchise, man. If you guys don't remember Steve Francis in Houston, that guy was a monster, bro. He was so good. One of the best highlight films you can watch at that point guard spot. Fun fact, when I play NBA 2K and I use the Houston Rockets, he's my starting point guard. I love using him. He is a very explosive player, and I think I love that player comp as well. You've seen others come out and say that he's Russell Westbrook at this time of his career, just more of a scoring mindset than he is of a passer that Westbrook is. I think people forget just how good Westbrook was when he first came out. Like, Westbrook scored 43 points in the NBA Finals against the Miami Heat, and a lot of it was because of that mid-range pop right there at the free throw line, the ability to hard stop and hit that mid-range jumper. If Ivy can develop that, as well as continuing to develop that three-point shot, he can be a crazy good basketball player. So for me, I think Gilbert Arenas, Steve Francis, and I also have Anthony Edwards as the type of player that Jaden Ivey is. I think he has the lowest floor out of the top 5 guys, which are expected to be Smith, Holmgren, Banchero, Ivy, and Murray. I think Ivy has the lowest floor. That sounds kind of scary, which is why I can also see people being so nervous about this pick. But I also feel like he has the same upside as a Banchero to become a star in this league. And James Ham, he said it best on his show. This guy's going to sell tickets. The way he plays and how explosive he plays, this guy's going to sell you tickets. He's going to put butts in seats. He's going to be fun to watch. And you're telling me that a backcourt of this speed between Ivy and Fox doesn't excite you? That'll blow me away a little bit. That'll blow me away. I think that would be one of the most fun things you can watch.